Alright guys, so this video is going to be a lot of me talking. It's going to be pretty short. The main thing I wanted to touch base with you guys about was the fact that it is now post-show. We did USA's. The first clip that you're going to watch right now is actually me talking about a few days out, talking about how I feel leading into the show. So go ahead and watch that clip and then I'll catch up with you guys in a second. Alright guys, so it is peak week. We're actually a couple days out now of the show. And I think the biggest difference between this year and last year's prep would have to be, although you want to win, right? You want to say you want to win no matter what. Like you should. If you don't believe you're going to win the show, you shouldn't be competing. But last year going into USA's, I had zero expectations. I honestly didn't even want to do the show originally. I finished the show in May. My coach and my good friend AJ was doing it already. My coach said, you know, you should, Max, like, you're ready, you should just do it. I didn't feel ready, but I was like, you know what, I'm trusting him. So did the show last year and did much better than I guess I thought I was gonna do. Obviously I wanted to win, but just going into the show, no expectations, first national show, as opposed to now this year where I have had, again, I've set my own expectations, I guess, and it's completely different. I mean, I expect to win. I want to win this show. I want to have the #1 spot in my class. I'm hearing a bunch of different things from different people, positive things like, hey, you're going to do well, you're going to do well, you're going to win, whatever it may be, which is nice to hear, but it's overwhelming. And when it comes down to it, it's great to hear it from your friends or your peers or your, other, I guess you could say, professional athletes, but the truth is that they're not judging. It's not their decision, and it doesn't matter how I look today, yesterday, last week, tomorrow. It's all dependent upon the package I bring on Saturday at whatever time I step on stage, and if that look is exactly what the judges are looking for at that time. So yeah, I mean, it's definitely a different feeling going into the show, but I've never felt more confident, and I've also never felt more anxious, more excited, more emotional. I've definitely put everything I have into this prep. Well, okay, in the beginning of the prep, obviously, like last year, stepping off stage, it was a nice feeling getting called in the first group, did place in the top 5, and just being competitive as is, like stepping off stage, my friend, obviously AJ, who won his pro card last year, having a conversation which we talked about repeatedly throughout the 365 days from that show in the club, saying, hey, like, you know what, it's going to be next year, this is your year. So that alone was a driving factor. Like, look, like, fuck it, it was just like doing my very first show. I got whatever it was, close to dead last, and that was not good enough for me as a competitive person, so I wanted to come back and prove that I'm the best. So that's number 1. Another thing that's been a huge driving factor as prep has gone through its, gone through its progression, has been the fact that, everything's just kind of coming to a climax in a sense, where I'm going to be in Las Vegas, one of my favorite places to be. The people who are going to be there with me are truly, yes, I have family, and yes, I have other friends, but I mean, these people who are going to be in Las Vegas with me are the only people that affect me on a daily basis, on a moment-to-moment basis, and have been a huge impact on my life consistently. And not only that, but my dad, who's flying out, who has seen me put forth the effort since I started competing, whatever it was 4 years ago, and seeing, this, especially this year, the amount of effort that I've put into this, the emotional drive has been like just that feeling of coming off stage and having him, as well as my friends, but having my father see me, his son, achieve this level of achievement that he's been striving for. And that's, like, I'm not gonna get choked up on video. I have been getting choked up though throughout the time of this past week especially, but that feeling is definitely something that's been driving me without a doubt. Because I don't want to say that this show means everything to me, But I think what I have put into this show means everything to me. You know, competing, if you compete, you know that there's sacrifices. There's no doubt about it. You know, I don't want to say that I still lack confidence in myself, which is something that I have consistently worked on, and people who know me, like AJ, like Nico, the people who are extremely close to me, they know that. But I think something that, what it means to me is the fact that I've always had a chip on my shoulder, feeling as if I am an underdog, even though I've had nothing but support from people around me. But I think that this will prove to myself that I am who everybody thinks I am. There are times where I hear people say certain things like, Max, you're this, Max, you're that. Even my father, you know, obviously he's going to be biased, but saying, you know, Max, I think you're going to do amazing things in your life and all this different stuff. And again, it's one of those amazing things to hear, but it only really matters if you truly believe it. And I do believe that I have something that is unique and special to provide to this world, and I think that I have something that's definitely different, but I don't think I personally have proven to myself that I haven't given that yet. And winning this pro card in front of all these, you know, my loved ones, my dad, my friends, coming off stage, truly I think is going to prove to myself like I am who I'm becoming who the fuck I want to become. And it's like me although stepping off the stage as a pro, I think that's really going to be me stepping onto the stage in a sense of like stepping into my own self and launching myself into where I want my life to go. I did not get the pro card. I did not get the placing that I wanted, obviously. And I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I mean, it stings, you know, knowing that you put forth everything you had into a prep, knowing that you really did give it your 100%, knowing that you were perfect on prep, you didn't miss a meal, you didn't miss cardio, you didn't miss a training session, you didn't eat extra peanut butter or an extra almond, things like that. But also knowing the fact that the people who did take that class, the top two, I mean, they deserve the win. So if anything, for me, this is more of a motivating situation. We're about a week out, or a week post show, and I'm sitting a couple pounds over stage weight, getting the water weight off because I did eat a lot in Vegas, but I am more motivated than ever, and I'm going to bring you guys along. We're going to grow for another year, and we're going to go back. We're either going to do Chicago next year, which is Team U, or we're going to go back to Vegas again at the end of July next year. So I'm really excited to bring you guys along. You're going to see a bunch of things. It's not just going to be prep. I'm sorry, I just got promoted at work, so I have that role as well. There's gonna be a lot of some food stuff as well. I'm a big food person, but thank you guys so much for watching. I'm sorry that these videos didn't turn out exactly how we wanted them to. I really just wanted to focus on the show. But that being said, I'm bringing you guys along. It's going to be part of the journey. It's going to be completely transparent. But I am more motivated than fucking ever before, and I cannot wait to bring you guys along with this journey and wait till you guys see me in about a year. You're going to see the progress as we go, and you're going to watch me fucking turn this shit into a pro card. So thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. I know this video is a little bit of me rambling, but just being transparent with you guys. The next clip or next video will probably be some training or whatever it is, maybe a cheat meal with the lady. I'm not sure, but thank you guys again for watching. I appreciate it. I'll see you guys soon. It's time for work, but thank you guys again. Let's get this shit going.